Hello friends, welcome to Interview Asset. And today we are going to look at the builder pattern. This pattern is important in terms of how we create an object. That's why it comes under creational design patterns. And this is important in terms of interview as well, because in interviews, it might be asked that how are you going to uh, create a builder pattern, or they might give you a scenario in which we need to identify a pattern and we need to use this pattern. So let's go ahead. So builder pattern primarily is used in scenarios where we have a lot of constructors. To avoid creation of such constructors, uh, uh, where we need to have some attributes needed and some not. So to have such a structure, this builder pattern is of great help. Apart from that, it helps us to enforce immutability, and by that we mean that uh, the setters of the of a class of a Pojo will be removed, and when we remove the setters of a Pojo, we will get a structure where it cannot be externally modified. That Pojo or the object that we'll be creating will not be externally modified. So we can say that these are the two primary things that build a pattern provides us with. This pattern is designed with help of a static inner class, and uh, let's see a simple example from Java, and then we'll have a demonstration for the same. In Java, we are having string builder class. So this helps us to uh, build a particular object with help of append method. So whenever we use append method, we can add new string or new float value or no, or new integer value. And then the final string builder object will contain the concatenation of all these things. So let's see how does it actually work. Here I have made the same example which we discussed in this slide. So we are having a simple string builder. We are appending a string to that, and then we can append various values to it. And let's see what kind of output does it gives to it. So we can see we are getting the whole output as a whole. You can see a string builder, append a string, then verify. Now there are other ways also to add various things in that, like we can have integer, float, double, etc. All these things can be appended, and finally be able to get a finally appended value as we can see in the screen. Now, now the thing is, if you want to design it explicitly, so what first of all we'll see how existing features are there, and then we'll move on to improve that design, and finally we'll build our own uh, builder pattern. So let us just consider a class in which we'll be creating a particular survey order. We'll be having this class in which we'll be having various attributes like bread, patty, cheese, and salad. So let's try to first develop a simple object which can be developed for this class. Here I will have to add these four attributes like bread, patty, cheese, and salad. So for that, what I'm trying to do, add, for example, multigrain kind of bread. Then the patty is means we can veg patty. We can Then third attribute is cheese. So we can say single slice of cheese, we can say, or then we can in the salad we can add with use. So these are the attributes that I will need to create one particular object. Just let me add two string here so that we'll be able to see the actual object. So here is our survey order in which we are having the multigrain bread and various other details. Now, what happens that if I want to make a survey order or a different object of survey order, and in that I do not want cheese. For example, a customer doesn't want cheese. For example, a customer who doesn't want salad. So for that, I'll need to have to add one more constructor. To avoid this, builder patterns helps us. So let's see how does that works. So first of all, what we'll do, remove this constructor, and this will be there. So I'm going to remove this as well. Now, what we have to do, we have to add a static class. Let me show you how. And here I will add these same attributes as our outer class. Now we need to, like in generally what we do, we create getters and setters for it, but here we will add specific methods to handle all these attributes. And let me show you how it can be done. And on similar lines, I'll be handling all the attributes. Just let me copy and paste. So this is our static class with these. Apart from this, we need to add a structure here. And we also need to have outer class which will be made like this. In our inner class, we'll be providing a method which will assign all the values of the external class to an internal class, like returning the object of that. We'll name this method build and we'll return a new subway order of this. Now let's go to the client. And here we'll have to create the object of our the inner class that we created, and it will look like this subway. Name it as lunch. Now in lunch object, what we can do whatever attribute that we want to add, we will be able to add in that, and whichever we want to skip, we can do that as well. So we can do say multi-grain bread. Then after bread, I need a single patty. So get just one sec. Here. Veg single. Then I just need to add salad maybe. So what it will do, it will add these three attributes in my lunch object. Now if I want to change it, for example, create one more lunch object, similar way. Get output of just let this here as well. I don't want salad here. I want cheese as well. Say, that's all I need. So what will happen that the two objects that we created will be containing different attributes. Main class. Let's see how the output looks like. One second. Yeah. So here we can see that there are two objects created, or we can say there are two orders getting created, where there is different kind of ingredients in it, or we can say attributes in terms of classes if we speak. So this the cheese in the first object, the cheese is not there. In the second object, the salad is not there. So this order builder or this order contains cheese, patty, and bread, and this order contains bread, patty, and salad. So depending upon the kind of attributes we need, we are able to create that particular object. So as we can see in the slide, we are able to get the features of uh, all the things that we have. For example, we are able to avoid the creation of unnecessary constructors. By removing the setters, we are able to enforce immutability, and we are able to achieve this using static inner classes. So by using this kind of architecture or this kind of pattern, we can say that we'll be able to achieve uh, scenarios where we can avoid creation of unnecessary. This is an important question when it comes to how object will be created. So friends, this was all about creational pattern of builder, and stay tuned. We'll be coming up with new design patterns and how they are implemented and when they are needed and why they are needed. So keep watching, and thanks for watching, and that's it for today. Have a nice day.